If the thought of getting your home ready to sell, decluttering, cleaning, organizing, coordinating repairs, dealing with contractors, having to do it all yourself has your head spinning, it's no surprise. This is where a lot of people get stuck and freeze in place before they even get started. You start thinking about everything that might need to get done, and it immediately overwhelms you. Suddenly you're thinking, are we about to take on a major remodel before we can sell the house? Let's get real. You have way better things to do with your time than spend all of it managing a construction project to do updates and upgrades just so you can sell it to someone else. Retirement and moving away is supposed to be your opportunity to chase the dreams you worked so hard for your whole life. I want you to focus on the excitement of that new life ahead and not get stuck in the dread of planning a home sale. Here's what you need to know. Preparing your home for sale does not need to mean managing everything all yourself or giving up all your free time. So let me walk you through exactly how you can prepare your home for sale without added stress. The first thing to understand is not everything needs to be fixed. This is where people lose time and money. It's easy to look around your house and think, we should probably do this, we should probably fix that. Oh my gosh, does the floor have to be upgraded? We were going to do that bathroom when we moved in and we never got to it. Does that mean we have to rip out and redo the entire bathroom? But not every update actually adds value, and not everything is something buyers even care about. Oftentimes, I have sellers super worried about projects that they've made into a long to-do list that are things a buyer could honestly care less about. Or I've seen sellers spend countless hours and tens of thousands of dollars on projects only to find out later that as soon as the buyer moved in, they ripped it all out and started over because they hated what the seller had chosen for finishes. That is the worst thing to have happen. It's a waste of your time and a waste of your money. And it just adds to the stress that you don't need. So instead of starting with a super long to-do list, let's get clarity on what actually matters, what makes the home show well, and what you can confidently leave alone. This alone simplifies the home sale preparation process more than most people think. Now, there may be some things you do need to take care of, but not everything has to be done all at once, and there are many things that can be taken care of for you. This is where the process can feel completely different. A lot less overwhelm, a lot less stress. Instead of you researching and managing contractors, getting bids, doing all the staging and prep work yourself, a lot of those things can be coordinated for you. So the work gets done without you having to step into the role of project manager. Another place people get super overwhelmed when it comes to preparing their home for sale is that they start to think everything needs to get done right now. In reality, it can be done in steps. So instead of everything hitting you all at once like a freight train, it feels manageable, organized, and seamless. We create a timeline, we create a clear path to listing, and we lay out all the steps in the process so that you know exactly where to start, what step to take next, and when you need to take that step. The next thing to really focus on, preparation does not need to disrupt your life. There's actually a way to set this up so that you don't have to give up every ounce of your spare time and you don't have to let the home sale preparation process take over your whole life. This is huge. A lot of people assume if we're going to be putting our house on the market, we're going to have to put our lives on hold. You start thinking if we're getting ready to sell, everything else has to stop. But it doesn't have to work that way. When the right plan is in place, you don't even have to be living here locally while your home is being prepared for sale and on the market. Louder for the people in the back? That's right. You can move on to enjoying retirement life. Move to your new city, enjoy your grandkids, travel, have fun. Someone else can handle all of the contractors, the prep work, everything for you here in the Tri-Cities while you've moved on to that retirement dream. How's that for uncomplicated, stress-free, and living life to the fullest? Now, here's the most important part for you to hear. You're not meant to figure this all out alone. A lot of the stress around preparing your home for sale comes from simply not knowing what all the steps are, not knowing what all the pieces of the puzzle are, not knowing who to call, where to start, or how to figure out what the most important thing to start with is and how to coordinate it all. When you have guidance, the right professionals in your corner, and someone helping you put a plan of action in place so you can take it little by little, step by step, it all becomes so much easier and so much less overwhelming. So instead of asking, how in the world are we going to get this all done? A better question to ask is, how can we set this up so we don't have to do it all ourselves? That's where everything starts to feel so much easier. By the way, if you haven't watched any of my other videos, I'm Hillary, a relocation specialist real estate broker here in the Tri-Cities, Washington, and I help people just like you with this exact problem all the time. They are moving away or have already moved away. They know they have a home they need to get ready to sell, but they don't want it to turn into a full-time job or a long-distance nightmare. So we create a plan. We discuss exactly what needs to be done and what can be skipped. We put together a step-by-step plan of action telling them exactly what to do when. And then I help keep everything moving without it all falling on their shoulders. In many cases, they're already gone, and I manage all those parts for them while they're off enjoying their life in a new location. Once people realize they don't have to manage everything themselves, the home sale preparation process becomes a lot less overwhelming. In fact, it's usually much easier than they thought it was going to be. In the next video, I'm going to walk you through exactly what to fix and what to skip. Because let's be honest, when it comes to selling your home, you have limited time and budget. Not every project pays off, and not every upgrade makes sense. Watch that one next. It will help you save time and money while getting your home ready for the market and will help you have a quick and profitable sale. I'll see you there.